right, welcome everybody. Let's go ahead and begin. We'll start in mountain pose. Start in standing, begin our practice together. We'll start with the grapevine. A knee lift. Just come to the top of your mat. We'll take a few moments to prepare for our practice. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. Begin your journey inward. You're also welcome to keep your eyes open. If they are open, just soften your eyes. Just take a gaze downward at the floor or somewhere in front of you. Take these first few moments of your practice to tune into your breath. Get reacquainted with your breathing. You might start with a deep breath in. Complete breath out. Let it go. Another full breath in. Filling up your lungs, opening up your heart space. And exhale. Yes. And just continue with this slow, steady breathing. Getting a sense of how your body is responding to your breath, what it feels like to breathe. Notice the inhale. Notice your exhale. And also pay attention to the sound of your breath. These are two just very simple things you can do to really hone in, to be more present, more connected as you begin your yoga practice. And if it feels good to you, just add some movement. Maybe a little circle of your shoulders, light movement of your head and neck as a way to check in with your body. Notice how you're feeling. Assessing what you may need from your moving practice today. I'll be guiding you through some sequences, some poses. But if your body is needing something specific that's outside of what I'm instructing, just tune into what you need. Move into a pose or position that feels good to you, even if that means a rest or a modification of a posture. So as we prepare for movement, take 3 more deep breaths. Good. Generating energy in your body, preparing your body to move. When you're ready, inhale, extend your arms all the way out and up, big stretch. Good. Exhale, we'll fold forward, so hinge at your hips, bend your knees as much as you need to, and just make your way down. You might touch your toes, but of course you don't have to touch your toes here. Inhale, slide your hands up to your shins or your knees. Rise up halfway, long, flat back. Exhale, fold. Feel like you're just melting back down. We're going to hold this forward fold for a few breaths. So feel free to modify the pose if you need to. You don't have to touch your toes. Maybe you want to climb up your legs and just have your hands rest at your shins or knees or even your thighs. Just at a place where it feels good to you. You don't feel like you're straining or pushing your body in this first posture. But you can feel a light stretch through your hamstrings, maybe down your spine, your back, your shoulders even, your head and neck. Still breathing in and out, noticing the feeling of breath, the sound of your breath. Let's go ahead and just take 2 more breaths here. We're going to carefully make our way back up to standing. Start by shifting your weight into your heels. Bend your knees to lower your hips like you're sitting down into a low chair. Start lifting your upper body to help extend the upper body. Then inhale, reach out, then up with your arms reaching towards the sky. And as you exhale, you can bring your palms together down to your heart or finish by bringing your arms down to your side. Just back to our mountain pose. We'll take a breath and we'll just repeat that sequence, our half salute to the sun. When you're ready, inhale, reach out and up. Good energy in your arms, hands, and fingers. Good. Exhale, we'll fold forward, hinging at the hips, soft knees. Good. Nice control as you just kind of float your way down. Inhale, rise up halfway to a flat back. Exhale, fold, that melting sensation. Same weight, shift into your heels, bend your knees, lower your hips, start lifting upper body. Inhale, sweep your arms out, then up. Another stretch, reach high. Exhale, hands to heart or arms down to your side. Finishing that flow, coming back to stillness. Return to your breath. Take a deep breath. We'll just continue to add on to our sequence. First, our sun salute, and just adding on from there. When you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms into the sky. Exhale, leading with your heart, fold forward. Always okay to bend your knees as you make your way down. And inhale, rise up halfway. Feel the top of your head lead you forward to help that extension. Exhale, fold. All the way down we go. Bend your knees enough so you can place your hands on your mat near the top edge of your mat. And then walk or step or even jump both feet to the back end of your mat. Land in plank pose, hips are at shoulder level, holding for a moment, just pushing firmly, strongly into the floor. So you feel the energy and straightness of your arms, good strength in your body. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knees slightly and send your hips up into the air. Keep your knees bent as your hips rise, while your head and chest just sink or dip between your arms. Then you'll end up in downward facing dog, this inverted V shape you've created with your body. Certainly make some adjustments with your feet or even your hands on your mat to help you settle into your pose. Here you can just hold and be with the sensations. You can add movement if that feels good. And if at any time your wrists or any other parts of your body get fatigued, you can always rest. Moving from here, take a full breath in, filling up your lungs. With your exhale, bend your knees, walk, step, or hop. Both feet return to the top of your mat. You'll be in forward fold. Good, take your time. Inhale, rise up halfway. Again, your crown leads you forward. Exhale, fold. Here's our weight shift into the heels. Bend your knees. Inhale, let's float all the way up, reaching high. This exhale, take chair pose as we continue into Series B of our sun salute. So a little weight shift into hips and heels, reaching outward to keep the balance. Let's keep it moving. Breathe in. Exhale, dive out of your chair. Forward fold. And inhale, rise up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, hands to the floor out in front of you. Walk, step, or hop, feet back, plank pose. Another brief pause here, just tapping into your own strength. First time we took a shortcut to get to down dog, you can certainly do the same thing. Or with your exhale, finish your push-up. And yes, you can bring your knees to the floor first. Lower your way down, belly, then chest. And find a back bend if you're going through this series. Could be a low cobra or upward facing dog or something in between. And exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips into the sky, make some adjustments with feet and hands. Arrive in your down dog. Let's add a lunge when you're ready. Inhale, extend right leg up. And exhale, send right foot to the top of the mat, or behind the right hand should be good. Turn the back leg so your whole left foot's on the floor behind you. Shift your weight back into that foot so it feels like you're proudly standing on 2 feet. Lifting up partially. Either reach forward or out to the side as we rise up to a warrior one. As we meet here, just reach high, lunge low, as you just settle into the pose. Good. Yeah, right knee and toes pointing forward, upper body's lifting and kind of twisting to the right, so you might feel a sensation down through the left side of your body. Let's continue from here. Breathe in and exhale, hinge and fold. Nice. Bring your hands back down to the ground. Slide right foot back to meet the other. Again, you can take a shortcut to down dog if you'd like, or finish a vinyasa, just a series of postures to get you to downward facing. So it might be from plank down to chaturanga dandasana, the bottom of the push-up. Find a back bend like up dog and meet in downward facing. Inhale, extend left leg into the air. Strong straight line. Exhale, extend left foot to the top of the mat or behind the left hand. Right leg turns, whole right foot's rooted into the earth, shifting weight back. There's our balance on 2 feet. So you have light hands, so it's easy for you to rise up. Once here, good reach. Up towards the sky, nice lunge as we make this grounded, strong connection to the ground, to the earth. Strong foundation. Right hip flexor, a little bit of a stretch. Torso's lifting, facing forward. Breathe in. And exhale, hinge and fold. Plant your hands into the ground. Pull left foot back. And complete your sequence here. We'll meet in down dog. Once again, extend right leg into the air as you inhale. Good. Exhale, step right foot to the top of the mat. Back to our Warrior One setup. So left heel to the earth, shifting weight back to find your balance. When you're ready to move, rise up. First warrior, exhale, opening up to the left side of the room as your arms come down to parallel. Adjusting your feet. Again, still want that strong foundation. Good balance. So energetic legs, long, tall torso. Outstretched arms, parallel to the floor. Really reach, try to find the walls. Then follow the right hand forward. We'll angle the upper half body. And then rotate the arms here, so we're moving into side angle pose. A pose that can easily be modified where you may touch the ground with your hand or fingers, or bring in a block to act as your floor, or come up even higher where your arm is braced on the inner leg, or your arm or hand is on the thigh. So lots of variations of the pose. Just as long as you feel open through the hips, through your heart. Let's take a breath in. We're going to move here. Exhale, turn and fold. Hands to the mat. Pull right foot back, plank pose. Complete this series as you'd like. Each time we make it here to plank pose, your path to down dog might be different every time. Meet in down dog. And when you're ready, no rush, inhale, extend left leg into the air. Good extension. Exhale, step left foot to the top of the mat. Once you've landed, turn right heel to the floor. Break this down. Take your time with this. Right heel to the earth. Shift your body weight back, then rise. Good hinge from hips. First warrior. Exhale, we're opening up to the right side of the room. Warrior 2. That natural adjustment of feet. Okay, really get that ground. But it's also it's a good check-in with your joints, your hips, knees, and ankles. They want to feel fluid. Don't want to feel bound up with a kind of a leg turned in or a foot turned in awkwardly. Follow the left arm forward. Here's our angled upper body. Rotate here. Reach high and low. Either stay up high in your posture if that feels best for you today, or if your body is encouraging you to go a little lower and deeper, you can follow that guide. Just be sure to take your time. Keep assessing how it feels. Never needing to push or force yourself. Couple more breaths, good expansions, good openings here. Good, here we go. Breathing in, preparing the body to move. Exhale, turn and fold. Hands to the earth. Slide left foot back, plank pose. And again, complete your series as you'd like. Meeting in down dog. Couple of breaths in down dog. We're going to do a little floor work. You're going to gently come down to your knees. Sit back into hero. Actually, we're going to take a seat. So you're going to bring the legs around to the front and just cross your legs, perhaps. Now, I'm sitting on a block. You can just sit on the floor. You can sit on a block if you'd like. We're going to do a seated twist, okay? Just check in with something here. Going to bring in some blocks. Just in case you don't have a block, just be sure you have a block. I'm just going to put a stack here. Okay. So sitting up nice and tall, imagine you have a string attached to the top of your head and you're being drawn up. One thing you can do, and I typically do this, is maybe bring your hands or fingertips to the floor and just push just to help you sit up a little taller. Okay, you can do that if you'd like. Inhaling, feel that lift and length, lightness up top. Exhaling to help engage the abdominal lock. So yeah, drawing belly button in, just to feel secure, strong, and also keep you uplifted. We're going to do a little arm movement here. So with your inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Do this a couple times. Exhale, reach out and back down. Very simple. Again, inhale, reaching out and up. As you're lifting up or reaching up, feel like you're being lifted up. Exhale. Bring the arms back down. All right, follow me on this next one. We'll inhale, reach out and up. On the exhale, turn a bit to your right. And then bring the hands down. So one hand will end up kind of behind you, one in front of you. Stay here. Maybe press fingertips into the floor. As you inhale to get long and tall, sit up a little taller. Stay here, but exhale and feel like you're engaging the abdominal lock, belly button drawing in. Just holding here. Now, this doesn't have to be a dynamic twist, meaning you don't have to twist too far. If you feel like you have over-rotated, just unwind a little bit. Even a little turn is plenty for this posture, okay? You just know you kind of are starting to face your right knee. That's perfect. Just a couple more breaths, just introducing a rotation, a twist in the body. We're going to be doing some more twists in our practice today. So still facing that direction, free your hands. We'll inhale, reach up. On the exhale, pull belly in, but come back to center, past center, and go to the other side. And just go ahead and bring the hands down, fingertips to the floor, same thing. Push into earth, inhale, get tall. Exhale, secure your pose, draw belly button in. Okay, notice how this feels since we're going to hold for a little bit. Again, if you feel like you've over-rotated, just unwind a little. Yeah, just soften it up. Each breath still feels like you're rising, getting tall, longer in the spine, lifting up. And the exhale is just the engaged sensation to hold you in place. Okay, just by holding, we're conditioning the obliques here, part of the abdominal system that helps us to twist and hold rotations. Conditioning the hips. All right, let's free the hands. Inhale, reach up. On the exhale, just come to center and bring the hands back down. Okay. If you're sitting on a block, let's come off the block. Just come to boat pose. Just by leaning back, let's get the feet and legs out in front of us. You might start like this with the heels on the floor, knees bent. This is how I like to break this down. You can hold on to the backs of the knees and just lift yourself up. Same thing, it's just like pressing into the floor to lift yourself up. Get that string drawing you up through the crown of your head. And then just lean back. That's your exhale. Engage to kind of lock it so you have the support to lean back. Now you can go back as far as you want, putting more tension here, but you can also come up much higher. So finding that range. Feet can stay on the floor or walk your heels towards yourself, leaning back, finding balance here until the feet easily lift without any effort. Okay? And you can lift so your shins are perhaps parallel to the floor. Do have active feet, flexed feet or pointed toes, something like that. Just if your feet are kind of loose, then the legs feel loose. You don't feel as engaged in your posture. Okay, moving from here, inhale, lift. Exhale, cross legs, either hands in front to hop or step back, or hands to the side so you can unfold your legs, step them back behind you. Holding for a moment in plank pose, still feeling that core engagement. We'll take a shortcut to down dog. Bend your knees, hips to sky, downward facing. Good. Inhale, extend right leg up, hold. Feel like your body's getting longer, really reach. Let's add a twist here. You're gonna bend your right knee, bring your heel down towards backside, a slight lift of your knee up towards the ceiling will start to turn your hips towards the right side of the room. So your lower half of the body gets a bit of a twist, low rotation. While we were seated on the floor, it was more of an upper body rotation. The hips were stable. Let's breathe in. Exhale, unwind, step through, back to a warrior one. Left heel to the earth. Grounded here, behind you, find lightness in the hands to rise up. Exhale, opening warrior two. Adjusting, right away side angle, reach forward, rotate here. Reach high and low, still in motion, breathe in, good extensions. Exhale, turn and fold, hands to the floor, step back into plank, hold plank. Same upper body engagement. Find that core engagement. Take a shortcut to down dog. Bend your knees, hips to sky. Okay. Getting ready for the other side. So an inhale to extend left leg into the air. Hold for a moment, keep breathing, getting longer. Let's bend the left knee. Lift the knees slightly so you feel that little rotation of the hips towards the left side of the room. Even aware of where that rotation is originating in your spine. Let's breathe in, exhale, unwind, step through, warrior one setup, plant the heel, find balance, rise when you're ready. You can always take your time with those. Exhale, open to warrior two. Adjusting, side angle, reach out, rotate here. Once we hit the posture, it's going to keep it moving. Breathe in and exhale, turn, fold, return to the earth, strong hand plant, slide left foot back. You can still take a shortcut to down dog or complete that full vinyasa by coming down if you'd like to chaturanga dandasana, up dog, meeting and down dog. Love the variations and the additional postures you're adding. So good job. We're going to go to standing from here when you're ready. And exhale, walk, step, or hop, both feet up to the top of your mat to your forward fold. Inhale, extend through spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Weight shift into your heels, bend your knees to lower hips. We'll rise up all the way, reaching high. Another strong straight line. And exhale, arms down to your side. Good. Do a quick check-in, little movement of shoulders, elbows, maybe your wrists after all those planks and down dogs. Alrighty. Grab a block. Place a block between the thighs here, above the knees. Give it a little squeeze. Okay, kind of mimicking what you're already doing with your core engagement, pulling belly button in towards midline. Okay, we're doing the same thing. We're just hugging, is what I like to say, hugging towards midline. Squeeze the block towards your midsection. Just hold on to it. So we're going to go into a chair pose with a twist. Holding onto the block will keep the hips stable. Here we go. Inhale, reach high, strong, long, straight body. Exhale, take chair pose. It could be a high seat or a low seat if you want to go a little lower and deeper. Go ahead and bring hands to heart center. Let's plug in here for a moment, making sure you feel like you are sitting and you're glued to your seat. Squeeze the block. Okay, this is where we're going to do another just an upper body rotation. So here we go. Breathing in, feeling the extension through spine. Exhale, pull belly in, squeeze your block. Here's our slight rotation to the right. In a way, mimicking what we did seated on the floor, turning a bit to the right. Okay, these don't have to be big movements. Okay, it's just an upper body rotation. That's what we're working on. Conditioning our core, keeping the hips stable. The block is helping with that. Good breathing. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, unwind. Place your hands on thighs. Just hold here for a moment. Everything's just coming back to neutral. Push into thighs to help you stand back up. Reach up. And then sit right back into chair pose. Bring hands to heart center. Check in with, your prop, your body. And ready for the other side. Breathing in. Exhale, pull belly in. Squeeze your block and your slight rotation to your left. Perfect. Yes. Just the upper body. Excellent. Good alignment. Now these poses, most of you, it looks like we're all up pretty high, which is perfect. You don't have to go any lower than this. You certainly don't have to rotate any farther than this. This is good. Okay, coming out, breathing in first. Exhale, we'll unwind, hands to thighs. Things are unwinding here. Go ahead and grab your block, slide down to a forward fold. Place your block on your left side of your mat. And just come to a forward fold so you feel this good release, especially down through the entire back body, your low back after those rotations. Okay, let's continue. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down to the floor. Plant your hands, hop or step back, plank pose. Come down if you'd like to, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog or a cobra pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's inhale, extend the right leg up. Bend and twist like we did earlier. Bend the knee, light lift of the knee, twisting lower half of the body. Unwind, step through, return to warrior one. Left heel to the earth. Once you've established balance, rise up. Exhale, opening warrior two. Make some adjustments. Okay, here we go. Side angle. Reach out, rotate here. Okay. Now we're going to add a twist here in a moment. But first, just feel these good extensions, good openings through the body. Now here, we're going to inhale. And the exhale, turn and bring your left hand down. Bring in that left block. Bring it in onto the mat. You can turn it to any level. I usually turn it to level 3. This is my level 3. And then rise up onto your tiptoes behind you. It just squares out the hips. Okay, it keeps you in a nice straight line here. So either pushing into the floor or into your block to help you extend through spine like you're shooting forward. Take your right arm and extend it out to the right side of the room like an airplane wing. Breathe in, and exhale, just rotate to the right until you just naturally stop. You don't have to go too far for this either. That's it, yes. I like that block at level 3 because it gives you enough height, it lifts you high enough, so you have maybe more space around the waistline so you can turn, you can twist. Good, everybody. Breathe in. And exhale, unwind. Let's bring both hands to the floor. Move your block to the other side. Plant the hands into the ground so you can slide right foot back, plank pose. Complete this series as you'd like. Maybe chaturanga to up dog or any other flow. Meeting in down dog here. Let's breathe in, extend left leg into the air, bend and twist. Nice openings, twisting lower back. Unwind, step through, warrior one setup. Right heel to the earth, grounded and connected. Float up when you're ready. And expand and open to warrior two. Adjusting, arriving, side angle, reach out, rotate here. Good extensions, good expansions. Ready for our twist. Breathe in. And exhale, turn and bring the right block in. Rise up onto tiptoes behind you. Good alignment. Extending through spine. Extend through left arm out to the left side. And with an exhale, kind of dial your way to the left until you naturally stop. Good. Your left hand might reach straight up towards the sky. For me, I don't rotate that far, so I'm kind of reaching out at an angle. So if that fits your body better, you can always modify. Breathe in. Good. Exhale, so return to the floor. Same thing, just move that block to the left side again, unless you have two blocks. Slide left foot back, plank pose. Complete your series. Do a little more floor work. Bring your knees to the floor. Sit back into hero, off to the side, swing legs around to the front here. Let's take a back bend, just so we're just getting another movement through the spine. Okay, let's roll on back, onto our backs, and bring the knees with you. So we've done some forward folds. Rotations through the spine. So let's just do back bend, get a back bend in there too. All right, setting up for bridge pose. You can certainly do wheel pose if you'd like, but we'll just do bridge. Plant the feet into the ground. Inhale, fill up your lungs. And the exhale, engaging your core. And then allow your hips to float up into the sky. Again, just until they just naturally stop. Never need to force yourself into this pose or any pose. If you want more of that openness in the chest, you may want to rock your upper body left and right several times. Getting your shoulders, arms a little bit underneath you. And for more support of the upper body, you might bend your elbows so your arms are at 90 degrees so you can easily push into the ground with the backs of your arms. Your elbows, triceps, and shoulders so you can stay lifted and opened in the upper body. Just a couple more breaths. So just introducing now a back bend. More movement through the spine. All right, one more breath. And on the exhale, start to soften a little bit. Wiggle your toes forward, making space. Free the arms, reach straight up, freeing the shoulders, and then come all the way down to the floor. Once you've landed, go ahead and extend your arms behind you for a stretch. Extend your legs out front to help lengthen. Nice active reach through the entire body. From here, let's return to boat pose. What you may do is hug your knees in with a good exhale, providing power in the body. You might rock your way right up into boat if you want, right up into the pose, or just come to seated, set yourself up, break it down if you need to, whatever you need to do. Just remember, long spine, angled, breathing. I like to exhale through the mouth so you can really feel the engaged core system. And active feet. Okay. All right, moving, breathing in, feeling lifted. Exhale, we'll cross legs, either hands in front or to the side. So you can unfold your legs, re-extend them back behind you. Again, let's just take a shortcut to down dog. Let's add a new lunge series. Inhale, extend right leg straight up. Let's keep it straight. Exhale, right foot to the top of the mat. We're going to high lunge this time. You still need to shift your body weight back towards that lifted left heel. Extend through spine and then hinge your way up. And reach into the air. So hold that for a moment, okay? So we talked about hugging to midline. We do that with core, belly button towards spine. We did that with the block, hug to midline. So you're doing the same action here. Even with the legs separated here, you still want to squeeze in like you are holding on to a block between the knees or thighs, just to help stabilize and strengthen your pose. Okay. Let's breathe in. Exhale, fold, bring your hands to the floor. Just step right back into down dog. Step back, hips high, down dog. Okay. So we can quickly go to the other side. There you go. Inhale, extend left leg straight up and back. Exhale, left foot to the top of the mat. So high lunge on this side. Right heel stays lifted. Shift your body weight back. Find that center and balance. Hinge your way up. That good reach, good lunge. Okay, so we're moving in these two directions, high and low, but then to midline. Squeeze, engage. If that back foot feels loose, okay, we fall, right? So hug, engage. Strengthen the hips, outer thighs. Here we go, breathing in, and exhale, fold, and step right back to down dog. Let's return to standing for a moment, breathe in, exhale, walk, step, or hop both feet up to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, extend through spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's hold this for just a couple breaths. Back bends, forward folds, twists. Shifting weight into the heels, bend your knees to lower hips. We'll rise up, reach up, inhale, get tall, and exhale, arms down to your side. Good, just another opportunity to check in with your body. Okay, good. Let's inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, let's take our chair pose. Maybe sit down a little deeper, just a little bit, because we're coming right out of it. Breathe in. Exhale, dive out of your chair. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold, hands to the floor, step back or hop back plank pose. Come down if you'd like, chaturanga. Up dog. And finishing in downward facing dog. Go ahead and bring knees to the floor, sit back into hero pose. Stay in hero or just take a regular seat. Okay? We want to do this. Okay. So we're going to come back up to standing in a moment and go through a series here. So we're going to come to our chair pose. We're going to bring hands to heart. We're not going to use the block because we're going to keep that block on the floor. Okay. When we feel pretty grounded here, I'm going to twist to my right, exhaling, engaging, and a little rotation here. Again, it doesn't have to be too far. Since I'm rotating to the right, I'm going to shift my weight into my right foot. So it's grounded. This foot's light now, where I can easily tap it back until it just stops. It doesn't go any farther back, but there's a lot of weight forward. So this is where I want to shift the weight back, finding center. So I'm plugged in here. I'm still in a twist. Then we're going to open this up. You can bring in this block if you'd like. Where is it? Okay. At first, you might be relying on the block, which is fine, just to help you with balance, good extension, and the rotation. But be sure to kind of shift the weight back, less reliance on the block, using core strength and leg strength to free the hand, because you're going to lift up to a twisted warrior two. Okay? Strong legs squeezing to midline. Okay? Because that might help you with the rotation here. Then we're going to unwind into warrior two. It's a little backstroke. And then a grapevine. And then okay, into a warrior two. And then reversing the warrior just to reopen, and a big cartwheel out of the pose. Then we'll move the block out of the way here. We're going to slide this back and up, bend and twist. Stepping through, high lunge, but then hinge forward stepping so we can do the other side. Okay? So that's our choreography. So block on left side, come on to downward facing dog. Let's come back up to standing in a moment. Go through that sequence. When you're ready, breathing in. Exhale, giving you power and strength to bend knees, hop, step, or walk. Feet to the top of the mat to your forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, and fold. Weight shift into the heels, bend your knees. We'll inhale, come up to standing, reach high, and exhale, arms down to your side. Okay, I'm just getting ready for this. Got our props in place, ready to go. So chair pose with the twist to the right. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, chair pose. Go ahead and bring hands to heart center. Find that seat, grounded. Imagine you've got the block between the thighs. Breathe in. Exhale, pull belly in, and start rotating to your right. Keep it light. Start shifting weight into your right foot, grounded. Left foot is light, so you can tap it back till it stops. You're still weighted in right foot, so shift body weight back so you're more balanced on 2 feet. Then extend your arms floor to ceiling. Bring in that block if you want to. Okay, at first you might rely on the block. Okay, there's a lot of weight into or onto the block. That's fine at first, but then less reliance. Engage the legs so you can lift, so you're rising into your twisted warrior two, so you're facing the right side of the room. That's it. Okay, really engage the legs. Feel like you're squeezing that imaginary block. It'll stabilize the hips, so you might rotate more, maybe, or just helps you to hold there. Okay? Okay. That backstroke into warrior two. Drop that left heel and reverse the warrior. So right hand reaching up into the sky. Maybe slightly behind you to get some length and opening through the right side body. Just adding to all these good spinal rotations that we're doing. Now a bit of a side bend. Okay. And then windmill out of the pose. Okay, you're going to bring that block to the other side. Going back to down dog, you're going to sweep right foot back and right up into the air. Bend and twist to open the hip. Unwind it, step through, high lunge. Remember, weight came forward initially. Shift body weight back. Once you've got it, float up. We're going to engage here for just a second, but then hinge forward about 45 degrees, shifting weight now into front foot so you can easily step forward into chair. Hands to heart. We're ready for the other side. Okay. Ground yourself, get situated, ready to go. Breathe in. Exhale, pull belly in for security, and twist to your left. Good. Shifting weight into left foot. Start tapping right foot back until it stops. Shift the whole body weight back until you're planted in the center here. Extend your arms floor to ceiling. Bring in that block if you'd like. Helping with the rotation. Good, yes. Okay, less reliance on that block. Engage the legs so you can help lift to your twisted warrior two. More engagement in the legs. Squeeze the imaginary block to help you stay tall. Rotating, yes, good. Backstroke. Warrior two, reverse your warrior left hand into the air, maybe slightly behind. opening, good lengthening. Okay, here's our cartwheel out of the pose. Okay, move that block to left side again. Return to down dog. Sweep left foot back and up into the air, bend and twist. Unwind, step through high lunge. Find your center first before you float up. Get tall, get situated here. Hinge forward. Shift weight into front foot so you can easily step forward to chair. Let's stand tall, extended mountain. Exhale, arms down to your side. Whew, shake all that out. That's our sequence. I know you're sweating by now, right? My gosh. Goodness. Okay. Nice, everybody. All right. Okay, same sequence, just making it flow. It's our dance, right? We're just making it flow. So when you're ready, return to mountain pose. Just hold in stillness for a moment. Just to get reconnected, just think about the very top of the class. We've started here, breathing, grounded, connected. Moving at your own pace. Here we go. Inhale, reach into the sky, both arms. Exhale, chair pose. Bring hands to heart. Inhale, more lengthened spine. Exhale, twist to your right. Start shifting weight into right foot immediately. And then tap left foot back. Shift body weight back. Find your center. Extend arms floor to ceiling. Bring in that block if you'd like. Less reliance on the block. Hug to midline with the legs. Rise to twisted warrior 2. Engage the legs. Unwind warrior 2, then reverse it. Right hand up. Windmill out, move the block. Down dog, right leg into the air, sweep right foot back and up, bend and twist. Step through high lunge. Rise to that high lunge. Even a little back bend if you like there. Shift forward, 45 degrees, shifting it into front foot. Step forward, chair, hands to heart. We're moving, breathing in. Exhale, twist to your left. Start shifting weight into left foot. Root and ground. Step right foot back. Nice. Find your center. Once there, extend arms floor to ceiling. Using block if you'd like. Getting situated in that rotation. Engage legs so you can easily lift to your twisted warrior 2. Strong legs and hips. Unwind it into warrior 2 and reverse it. Taking the left hand into the sky, reaching behind. There's our side bend. Back to down dog. Windmill out. Move your block out of the way. Left foot high into the sky, bend and twist. Unwind, step through high lunge. Find center. Rising here, you can throw in a little back bend, even just tipping the gaze up. Forward 45 degrees, shifting weight into left foot, step forward. Chair, stand up tall. Let's keep it moving. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway lift. And down to the floor. Hands to the floor, hop or step back, plank, chaturanga dandasana, if you'd like. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing. Good, a breath or two in down dog. Our transition from here, we're gonna go upside down. Okay. From here, you can move into shoulder stand or legs in the air. So one way to get to shoulder stand is to hop forward, cross legs, take a seat, roll onto your back and let your legs float right up into the sky, or just take a seat. I'll demonstrate if you want to see what I just said. So hop forward, cross legs, take a seat, roll onto your back, keep that momentum, and take the legs up into the sky. Catch yourself in your hands. Okay, so that's shoulder stand. If you're going here, certainly welcome to just lie flat on the ground with legs extended. So this is our inverted pose. If you happen to be in that shoulder stand, whether hands are at your hips or at your mid-back, bring the legs together, pointed toes, and see if you can rotate. My visual is a Maytag washer agitator. Okay. What's that? Okay, so just kind of rotating here. Another little twist. Alrighty. In a version of plow, you can make it simple by just bending the knees. Bring your knees towards forehead, just towards the head. Okay, if you look at me, it looks like I'm just sitting in a chair upside down. Okay, you could go further if it is okay on your body by extending the legs behind you, toes pointing towards the floor, maybe low enough to touch the ground. Okay, of course, you don't have to go that deep. Just a couple of breaths in your plow pose if you happen to be there. And then soften the body, support your body as you carefully roll out of the posture. Just make your way down to the ground. We're going to move into fish pose. So another back bend. Fish we'll do with extended legs. Eventually, once you've kind of established the posture, you'll point your toes, okay? But before that, you may get your arms underneath you, straight arms underneath you. You'll have to lift one side of your body, get your arm underneath it. Same thing, other side, palms are down. You'll pretty much be sitting on your hands, palms down. And then push into the floor with your elbows to help lift your upper body like you're rising from the bed. And then arch your back, tip the head back. Maybe your gaze is behind you. Your head, it might be the crown of your head or even just the back of your head, lightly touching the ground. Lightly because you don't want to put any pressure there. You want to feel like you're being lifted from your sternum. Just like I mentioned, the string attached to your crown being lifted. Now the string is attached to your sternum, right at your heart, and lifting you up. Creating that back bend. Strong, straight legs, maybe pointed toes just to finish. Now, for a little bit of extra, if you would like to try, if your hands happen to be free, okay, stay in your posture. Just if your hands happen to be free, bring them out in front of you with a clap, okay, and even lift your legs off the floor, just at a slight angle, okay, off the floor. So if you peek up at me, it might be something like this. Another version of fish. Okay, 2 more breaths. After your second breath, okay, if you're in that arched back, head is back, you'll lift the head up off the floor, tuck your chin in towards your chest so you can lie back down, and then free your arms out from underneath you, and just lie flat for a moment, everybody, in Shavasana. Let everything soften, release, let it go. Take a breath or 2 or 3. At the beginning of your practice, you assessed how your body was feeling and what you needed. Do the same thing here. Just assess now what your body would appreciate, what it needs, what it wants. Start to move into a position, a pose that would feel good to you at this moment. I'll give you some ideas or suggestions, but you can just move in the way that you want to move. Here might be a hip opener, for example, yes. Like reclining pigeon, crossing one leg over the other, happy baby pose, reclining cobbler's pose. So some variations of hip openers, play with those. Maybe another back bend. You can go return to bridge or supported bridge, even a full wheel pose. And of course, spinal twist. Yes, this practice has been full of twists, but spinal twist, just lying on the floor, may provide a twist that's a little bit more relieving, more relaxing. Good. Take the time that you need. Those are just some ideas on ways on how you could move, but again, listen to your body. Use your intuition, listen to what your body may need or want. Just guide your way into those positions. Whenever you feel complete with your movements, just make your way into Shavasana or any other relaxing, restorative position. A place where your body feels comfortable. The muscles can easily disengage. Breathing may become softer, a little bit more quiet, but still the awareness of breath. No need to move just yet. Stay right where you are. Just take a moment to take a deep breath in and out as a way to bring you back to this moment, just in case your mind began to wander, which is certainly normal. Just come back here. Take a breath. Remain in stillness. Return to breath. Take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. And follow that with 5 more deep breaths. The breath guiding you back to this moment. And also beginning to generate energy within you, as if you're starting to awaken from a nice, relaxing nap. Feel the flow of this energy through your body, nourishing the blood and oxygen within you. When we eventually rise, you'll feel refreshed, awakened. Maybe with our twisting practice, we were able to release any tension, tightness, or soreness. So a process of letting go. Maybe the space and opportunity to start something new. Take another 5 breaths, feeling that energy convert to movement. Feel movement return to your body. And when your body feels ready, carefully and slowly roll to one side. Only move if you're ready to move. If you're still lying on your back, stay there. And eventually, from this nurturing pose, guide your way up to seated. Nice. Now that you're here, sitting up nice and tall, that imaginary string attached to the crown of your head, give you a good lift, a good length, lightness in your body. One last movement together. We'll inhale, extend the arms out and up. And with your exhale, bring your palms together and down to your heart. Take one more breath in and out here on your own. And as we come to the close of our practice together, we bow, saying, Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching and participating in this yoga lesson. To help us with the channel so we can continue to bring you more content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It's really appreciated. Namaste.